5 things I do to get my equipment ready for the new year. Check it out. Our stop motion download from Tricia Zemp has been one of the most popular downloads we have ever done, and Tricia is back with a longer 2.5-hour workshop, advanced stop motion techniques. You'll love the things she talks about, a tasty video, the B&H logo, some great techniques on how to light, how to use dragon frames. So get over to theslantlens.com and check it out. Hi, this is JP Morgan. Today on The Slanted Lens, I'm going to talk about the 5 things I do to get my equipment ready for the new year. You know, the holidays are over, the grandkids have gone home, the tree finally came down, but now it's time to get back to work and time to get my equipment ready to do that work with me. Number 1, this is going to sound odd to you, but it really makes sense to me. I'm not a clean freak or anything, I'm really truly not, but I can't stand taking my lenses out of my case and there's dirt and cruds and grass. I mean, we haul these cases everywhere. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take every single thing out of my case. Everything. I want everything out of the case. Every single thing. It's all got to come out. As soon as I get all this out, then I'm going to vacuum the case out. And I know that's a weird thing, but there's always stuff in all the corners, in the little crevices of the case, and I want all that stuff cleaned up. Number 2, as soon as I've got everything out of my case and I vacuumed my case out, I'm now going to look at all my equipment. I'm going to take each item and make sure that it's in good repair, it's cleaned up, and then I'm going to put it back in the case. If it needs to be repaired, I'm going to send it out to get repaired. If I need sensors cleaned, I'll get my sensors cleaned. For an example, I can't stand it when things like this end up in my case. It's a Manfrotto plate, but it doesn't have the rubber strips on it, so your camera slides around in a circle on it. You can never make this tight. So either I find another rubber piece to go on it, which I hope to do, or it can't be in my case because I don't want anything in this case that doesn't work perfectly. Also, I've got step-down rings, and I want to make sure that I have a step-down ring that's going to step any lens here up to 77 or 82. And there's a problem right there. That ring is bent. That won't go on anything. That's got to be taken out. I've got to get another step-down ring, so I'm going to make a note. I have no pen. So I'm going to make a note. Step-down ring. All right. I also like to make sure I have these 3 things in my case always. I want inserts that go from 1/4 20 to 3/8. I want a whole pile of those. I just bought these. They just came from B&H because I wanted to make sure I have plenty of these in my case. I also want to make sure that I have the camera mounting screw. And that's what it's called. It's a camera mounting screw. I have extra ones of these. So if one gets lost off from one of my plates, I've got extra screws. Or if I want to put 2 screws sometimes in one, I've got extra mounting screws. I want to make sure I always have those. And then I've got all my equipment. It's all going to go back in the case. But I'm going to make a decision about each thing. Do I want this in the case? Do I want to keep it? Or do I want to sell it? That's number 3. Is there things here I just want to get rid of? Like this freebie, rubber duck. Do I want to keep that in my case? No. Rubber duck goes. Now, I put my lenses back in this order. So when I'm shooting, I know first one is a 35, second one's 45, third one is 85, last one's 90. So it's easy for me to work that way. Quick for me to get these things, get to them, get on a camera and get going. So now I'm going to make a pile of things I want to sell. And I'm going to sell one of my Mark IIIs. Yes, I am. That's going to go off on the side there because I'm going to sell a Mark III. And everything else is going to go back in my case. So number 3, figure out the things you want to sell and sell them. It's going to be important because of what's coming up next. Number 4, label everything. I know this is a crazy thought, but I'm on set all the time using lenses with other people, other camera people are on set, or I lend a lens out, or I rent a lens occasionally, and I just want everything labeled. So here's how I label. I have this little label machine, P-Touch. I print out a little JP Morgan and my phone number, and I'll stick it on my lenses. And now my lenses are all labeled. I had these made forever ago. These are just simple little stickers that say JP Morgan Pictures, my email, and my phone number. And I will take these things off. I'll wrap these things around a cable at the end, just like that. I don't care that you can't see it all in one, but if you look at it, it's all the information's there. So I'll wrap those around cables. I'll stick those on the cases. I'll put those on all the different parts and pieces here. It's interesting. It's really important to label your batteries, you know. These are almost too big for your batteries, but you can certainly put your small name with one of these label machines on your battery. Because it's interesting, every time I get brand new batteries and I'm on set with someone who has old batteries, I seem to end up with old batteries and they seem to have newer batteries when we're done. I'm not sure how that happens, but somehow it does. The last thing I do to label, I label all my stands. Everything I own has yellow tape on it and one of these stickers. So now I got yellow tape. So if I get 10 C-stands on set and we're on a stage somewhere, I get yellow tape on mine. I can immediately pull mine out and I know which ones they are. Choose what color works for you. I didn't use red because Sammy's has red on theirs. I didn't use blue because one of the rental houses we use a lot has blue. I chose a color that just was different than kind of everyone who I work with in the area. Nothing secret about yellow, it's just what was best for the area that I work in. So I'm still on the labeling thing because I'm a label idiot. I love this. This is my list of cases. I have 1 through 78 cases. And I'm going to review this entire list. Every case. I want to know what's in the case. I want to know that everything is taken care of, that it's all still there. And I'm going to get rid of some cases. I'm going to add some cases. I just got a new drone for Christmas. Yeah, Phantom 4 Pro, which has been a lot of fun to fly. So I want to make sure I add that to my case list. So if ever I'm going to go out on location, I can just take this piece of paper. I quickly look on here and say, I need case 3, 6, 9, and 12. Put those in the truck and we're ready to go. Number 5, it's time to update your equipment list so you can update your insurance. There's nothing worse than paying insurance to cover a Mark III that you just sold on January 15th. That's ridiculous. Why would you pay insurance to cover this camera for the entire year when you already sold it? Or you just got a new camera and it's not insured and something happens and didn't get on the insurance. If you don't have insurance, check it out for your homeowners or your renter's insurance, or you can go to Tom Pickard, or there's several online. Going to do a thing on insurance coming up in the year. This is not just for a guy who has 78 cases or 150 cases or 1,200 cases. If you only have 1 case, do this simple process to make sure it's all cleaned, prepped, and ready to go. And then get out there and shoot. So remember, when you're having to replace things and things that you need, go to one of our affiliate programs through B&H or through Amazon. You can pick up all those things you need to replace in the coming year. They'll get you back on the road. So get through this process, get yourself organized, and then get out there and shoot. When the equipment is ready and the foundation is laid, it's a lot easier to be creative because you've got everything at your fingertips. So keep those cameras rolling and keep on clicking. Here at the Slanted Lens, we're really big on business. So get over to theslanteddlens.com and buy our business downloads. It's 16 segments that will help you shape your business. Plus it comes with a group call-in once a month with me where you can ask all your questions. So get over to theslanteddlens.com today. So make sure you subscribe to the Slanted Lens. We got great lessons coming in 2018. I don't think I'm going to sell this anyway. Or this either. I'll sell this grid.